RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Oh, thanks, Cecil Bill. Well, that's going to be in Act 2, Scene 2. That's the one that's that's where Madame no, that's not the one Madame Ooglepuss. This is the one that Mercedes is in, you know. It's the second show we're doing. Yeah, we have to put a little standard on it. I know it's still wet. Doesn't matter. The actors can use it anyway. Cecil Bill, how about the scene? How about the South Pacific scene? Won't that be wonderful? Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wonderful. Gee, aren't we lucky to have Col Crackie back directing us again? Just think, another season of summer theater. Oh, boy, Dragon Retreat. Oh, I hope they all come up there to watch us. I think it's so exciting. Summer theater, it's the most exciting thing in the world. Oh, okay. No time to waste. Let's get the scenery down. Put the toolbox away. What? Oh, the new radio and TV mirror? Sure, what's in it? Something special? How did they ever get that? Really? It's an account of our meeting last night about the vacation plans. Oh, look what it says. Madame Ooglepuss and Col Crackie are going to do summer theater at Dragon Retreat. And here's Cecil Bill. It says, Cecil Bill wants to go fishing. It'll be wonderful. Oh, how in the world? Someone must have reported on that meeting. It's a wonderful story. I'll read it later, but we have to get into rehearsal. Oh, fine. Hello, Arthur. Cecil Bill, will you put the tools away? I've got to go and we've got to fix up the draperies for the third act. You know, that great climax. Well, I was going to clean it out. Okay.
Everybody's ready now to get on the stage. We're going to begin our rehearsals. Well, how do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is indeed a real pleasure. We had decided tonight to go right on with our summer theater plans. Many wonderful summer theaters opening now all over the country and getting busy for the big seasons. And Kuklapolitan summer theater is no different from the rest. We're all really getting ready and very excited. I know here in Chicagoland, there's the Tent House Theater and a wonderful theater out at Chevy Chase. We have many, many wonderful theaters out that way, and Several of us have been invited to perform. However, we are going to run our own summer theater this year. We can't appear as any guests because we are going out to Dragon Retreat. As you will, we'll have to tell you about that later. But we have made our plans for the summer. We are beginning at Dragon Retreat. And while we're there, we're going to really have some wonderful summer theater. And today, you're going to have a perfectly magnificent chance to see actors at work. Actors in the process of creating their job. It's truly a very remarkable thing to watch actors at work. And I think we're about ready to... Well, Miss Allison.
Yes?
Miss Allison, are you ready to work in the first number?
Well, I think I am, Colonel. I have little to do.
Well, I'll see if the star's ready. I think she's going to rehearse. Do you have your costume yet, my dear?
Heavens, no, Colonel. Oh, not the summer theater. I never wear my costume until the very last minute. Oh, it's delightful, Colonel. It's so charming. We're going to do a musical. Can hardly wait. Well, shall we rehearse? Would you like to watch?
Well, since I'm your director, I think it might be a good idea. I'll go down and sit in the front.
Darling!
Yes?
Darling, come on. Oh, don't swim in the pool any longer.
In the pool?
Yes, dear, summer theater, you know. It's all such wonderful, jolly fun.
Oh, yes.
Well, darling, now you're ready to help me. I think this is so divine, this no-star system, you know.
Yes.
Everyone has a chance to not only be a leading actress, but to do supporting roles as well. It's very important. I know you're going to really learn a lot. You have your... What are you going to wear for a costume, darling?
I hadn't really thought.
Well, you better get busy on it, my dear.
Oh, there'll be plenty of
I
time.
never wear mine until dress rehearsal. I don't want... You know, it takes the edge off, you know.
Yes.
And it always disappoints the cast to see me. But if I come out on dress rehearsal with my lovely clothes and everything, oh, it's so stimulating to the cast. They always do a better job.
I'm sure they will.
Supporting it. Well, let me see now. Let's try what scene shall we try? The wonderful... I wish we had some scenery, but I guess we don't.
You better try the only one I know, if you want me in it.
Oh, well, that's in the second act. All right. Mr. Fascinator, do you have that one?
Right here.
Oh. My heart is back in Napoli. Dear enough. Just a moment.
You told me to enter into the spirit of it.
Colonel Crackie, would you mind, please, if you're going to be the director, let's not have the chorus out in front, hogging the whole stage.
Why, my dear, I thought that looked very nice.
I don't care what you thought. You want me to do this part, then let's do it right.
Yes, my dear.
That's all. Oh, my heart is back in Napoli.
Well, now, which do you want me to do?
Really, dear. You're such an extremist. Now, can't you just give a
I
little feeling of crowd movement without spoiling the whole thing?
Yes, crowd movement.
Crowd movement. All right, let's begin. Oh, my heart is back in Napoli. In Napoli, dear Napoli, and I seem to hear again in dreams a revelry, a sweet revelry. A mandolin is playing with the plastic waters beneath. Oh, could I return, oh, joy complete. Napoli, Napoli.
operated.
Would you mind moving the scenery on your own time? Oh, these stagehands, honestly. It wasn't like this in the old days. They never dared talk to me like that. They used to crowd around my dressing room asking me for autographs. They used to come out afterwards and carry me through the streets in a carriage. It's really too much, dear. I don't know whether I can go through the summer plans or not. You did quite well.
Okay.
Can you play the castanet? Well, the next scene, there's a great necessity for a Spanish dance. Do you suppose you could do it?
Spanish dance?
Yes. Oh, will you stop opening those curtains? Oh, honestly. Oh, this is just too much.
Well, my dear, that was quite lovely. You were fine, my dear, just divine.
I don't think she was at all. I don't think she did a very good part at all. She needs lots of rehearsal. If you were on your toes. Oh, really?
Well, do I say something?
I don't know.
Well, she'll get through it somehow, my dear, so don't worry a single bit about it. I'm more interested in your part. Now, here, I want you to go over the script again. There's been some cuts.
Some
Now,
cuts?
yeah, in the first act. But the second act, well, no, the first part of the second act is where we have cut some of the lines.
Just a minute. Give this my completeness. The first act is as is, but the second has been cut a little.
That's right. Now,
I've learned it word for word just the way it was.
well, my dear, I'm afraid you'll have to learn it over again because there have been some cuts. Now, remember, the opening of the second act is the key to the whole play. By the way, have they decided on the name? This is a new script, but it's going to be a real. I think if we try it out here, we're going to get all the critics up. It'll hit Broadway. It'll hit the big time.
Why, they didn't say anything about a name.
We need a new name, something like As Tomorrow Goes, or let me see, Autumn Leaves Are Falling Down. No, how about something like can you think of a good title?
Well, let me see. Maybe Texas Little Darling.
Well, that's a good thing. Maybe we could try that.
Well, we could try that.
Sounds very original. Now, my dear, I want, this is very important. Remember how we worked out, we blocked out the first act last week? Remember that? And the great scenes, you had that great dramatic scene at the end of the first act? Of course, that was a more, you play that broadly, you played it with great flair, and I loved it. But the second act has got to be different. A lot of time has elapsed. 4 months. You're older.
How?
You're older in the scene. I want you to have your hair completely silvered, please, for the scene. It's,
Well, let's wait another 4 months.
Well, my dear little girl, warm chestnut. Now,
Oh, pardon.
in spring in the first act. Now, the second act is going to take place in early autumn or the fall, if you prefer.
Early autumn.
Yeah, and this takes place in the country home. You have not closed the country estate, you see, and
I never opened it.
well, you did, but that's the part during the intermission.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now, the scene, when we open the scene, you're sitting on the terrace, very lonely and very unhappy because of the terrible things that happened in the first act. You remember? How
Oh,
disappointed,
yes.
how your heart was broken, and how you left him and you never want to see him again. Remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Now, this is sophisticated drama. All right, my dear. Now, this is the terrace of your English country home, and you are sitting on the terrace, and I've got a very good angle here. I thought maybe we might need an angel for the show, so I worked in a good commercial.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Thought it'd be real good, because I found, we needed some background music here somewhere. So I tell you what I did. I've set the terrace up with a wonderful little scene with an RCA Victor 45 Victrola.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
You know, a wonderful little model that sits right there on the table and sounds so wonderful and plays so wonderfully, and we can fill it up with 10 records at one time with with that wonderful changer, the world's fastest changer.
Well, that's just fine. I'm glad you thought of that.
And well, the thing is, the music is so beautiful. It's distortion-free over the entire playing surface. You know, the little 45 records.
Oh, yes, I know.
And all the great names of music are on 45, so we can use our whole library if we want to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, I've got to talk to the prop boy. Prop boy! Prop boy, watch it! Front boy. Front boy, would you mind? That's Fletcher Rabbit, Front boy.
Oh.
Would you go down to RCA Victor dealer, please, and, yeah, and pick up... That's right, pick up a... That's right. All the new releases. I have this for today. I thought you'd like to see it. Chocolate Soldier.
Chocolate Soldier, yes, indeed.
Thought it might help you get into the mood. It's lovely music, you know, very romantic.
All right.
Al Goodman. All right, now, my dear. Tell you now, I want you to sit there. Then you start the little RCA Victor 45, and you listen to this lovely music. You get kind of sad and overwhelmed.
I do.
Yes, and then then you pick some autumn leaves, see, and then after that the bell rings, and you come back into the drawing room.
Well, then you sort of tell me as I go along, will you?
Right, my dear.
All right.
All right, my dear. You tell me when you're there on the set. Hope that set's all right, because we're opening next week. You all set, my dear? All right, my dear. She's all set. Shall we see it? Fine. Good. You smile sweetly, sadly. No, you smile sweetly and sadly. At the same time, that's nice. Romance has left. You are now bringing back lovely memories with lovely music. Good, fine. Turn the pinks and blues on up there. Pinks and blues. This is moonlight. That's better. That's fine. Where are the footlights? Want the footlights up for this. That's better. Rob, boy, take a note. I don't like the tree on the right-hand side. Francis, don't mess up your hair, Francis. That's better. Now you're remembering the gay, frivolous times on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. That's fine. That's it. Now, your heart. Your heart is broken. This is your song. You can't bear anymore. It's lovely music, but it's breaking your heart. Then you remember the fall leaves. You turn it down, be alone with your memories. The fall leaves now, my dear. Two giant steps to the right, that's it. Lovely leaves. Breathe in their fragrance, my dear. Oh, lovely. Now you're going to gather some for the large vase on top of the piano in the dressing room. I mean in the drawing room. No, my dear, you got the wrong play. No, ma'am. No, just pick off the lead. Oh, well, I don't care. Do what you... Hark, the bell. Are you going to answer it, my dear, or do I have to hold it like this all day?
I didn't know you were holding it. Are you in it?
No, I'm out of it now.
Hello, are you there?
Will you mind freezing that cord down here?
Are you there? After this, don't call me. I'll call you.
My dear, that wasn't a cue for the telephone. It was a cue for the doorbell.
Oh!
He is coming.
Who is he?
Hello, Natalie. Chitty-o.
You, Rocky.
Whom else?
Not you.
You didn't expect to see me, did you?
Had I known you were coming, I'd have baked the crumpets.
You were getting fall. Oh, Francis, what in the world happened?
High wind.
You mean just from the terrace into the drawing room? Gracious sakes, we've got to have a wall put up there. You didn't think I'd be back, did you?
I thought never to see you again.
Well, I'm here, and I came back with a message from Brian.
Not from Brian.
Yes, from Brian.
How did he look?
You're still interested in him, aren't you?
I shall never forget him.
I knew it. I did not come back to plead for Brian. I came back to plead for myself. But your heart belongs to another, and so...
Roderick, you've been a brick throughout this whole ghastly thing.
That line's been cut.
That was the best line I had.
It's been cut, though. You know?
The first act was all cut. The second act was all cut.
Oh, Fran, now don't give up. After all, this is a great play. This is drama. This is real drama.
Pretty soon it's going to be completely pantomime. I only have about 4 or 5 lines.
No, now don't feel bad. Everything's going to be all right. All right. All righty, you up there, you can cut your lines now. We'll go over that later. I don't believe that you quite got the feeling. I should be the one that's directing. He doesn't know from nothing. The trouble is with him that he's acting in the next show. How can you act and direct at the same time? The only person I know can do that is Mr. Olivier. Sir Olivier. Fran?
Yeah?
Meet you for soda later.
Okay.
I'm hungry. We don't have to rehearse all day. We'll go swimming. All righty, now we are going to get into the next play. I want to rehearse the scene. I hope we're all ready now. Where in the world is a balcony? We should have... Oh, here. The prop boys have all quit. All righty. All right, now, Mr. Passionato, if you'll give us just a little music here. I've got to get this rehearsed. I do believe a little bit of costume always helps, you know, even when you're rehearsing. He just the scars that never felt a wound, but soft, what light from yonder window breaks. His is the east and Juliet is the sun. Oh, arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. She speaks, yet she says nothing. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Achoo!
Beautifully.
I don't care. Honestly. I hate these barn theaters. They're so cold. My old Bella Sonderwig.
Speak again, bright angel.
Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or thou wilt not. Stephen swore my love. And I'll no longer be a Capulet.
My dear, the part does not call for such strenuous, violent exercise.
I'm sorry, I'm used to Lady Macbeth. Well, let's try it again. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy...
Cecil Bill, I have to put a stronger platform on that. I'm awful sorry, my dear.
That's all right, I'm a good sport. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
Over here, dear.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father... Oh, shucks, let's do Lady Macbeth.
Well, I guess we'll have to continue the rehearsals. Rehearsals called off for today, my good, fine friends. Mes enfants. Now, learn your lines and report tomorrow bright and early. Good night, all, and get plenty of sleep. Good night, all. Get plenty of sleep. Fran,
Yes.
how you doing your part?
I'm down to about 1 line now.
Oh, you poor little thing. What happened?
I don't know. Wasn't Colonel Crackie? I'd think there was a little jealousy involved, but I'm sure it isn't that.
Where's Cook?
Haven't seen him at all.
I'm painting scenery. I'm not gonna act. I don't want to get into that part
It's
of
a
it.
new smock.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Cut all your lines?
Maybe we could help you, Francis, some way. And by going over cueing you or something, can we do that?
You want to?
Sure, I'll help you. Wait a minute. Here's the script. Okay.
All right. Oh, please tell me, darling, do you really love me? Oh, please tell me, darling, do you really love? Oh, please tell me, darling, do you really? Oh, please tell me, darling, do you? Oh, please tell me, darling, do. Oh, please tell me, darling. Oh, please tell me. Oh, please tell. Oh, please. Oh. Oh. Thank you. That'll be a great help.
Is that all you're left with now? Oh? When did you say that?
The last minute.
You mean at the curtain?
Yeah, see, I have all the rest of the lines, and I come out and I say, Natalie, my darling, I love you. Cue.
Oh.
That's it, and the curtain falls.
What a dramatic triumph!
I detect a little sarcasm in your tone.
Well, honestly, I think we better rewrite the part for you, Fran.
I think so, too.
But, it's fun anyway, rehearsing. I think, don't you?
Oh, I loved it. Good practice.
I like to rehearse, but I think maybe Kukla's right. Be in the scenery department, you know.
I can't paint very well, but I can certainly move things around.
Well, I know my lines. I can say them right now if you'd like me to.
Say,
Remember, in television,
It's RCA.
Victor.
Remember, get your RCA Victor 45 records now at your dealers.
This is Bert Tillstrom. I'm going to be the curtain puller for the Kuklapolitan Summer Theater. And I want to thank you on behalf of Kukla and all the Kuklapolitan players.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television.